you see the difference? Neither can we. With Fairhaven Funeral Home and Cremation Services, the only difference you will see is the money you save, compassion you deserve, service you expect, commemorating life affordably. Fairhaven Funeral Home and Cremation Services.
Celebrate your vision of home while honoring a legacy of inspiration. Visit A&D Carpets and Hardwoods during our MLK Day sale. Transform your space with exclusive savings on premium carpets, hardwoods, and more. Our expert design team is here to guide you every step of the way. Right now, save up to 20% off select flooring and find the perfect style for your space. A&D Carpets and Hardwoods. Come see us today.
Does your business feel like it needs a seats are limited, so scan the QR code now. News 12 congratulates our newest state champions.
Parker's Kitchen is proud to partner with Wrdw Project to help empower veterans and their families. When you round up at Parker's, we'll make sure to match 25% of your donation to support local veterans.
Live from Augusta, you're watching News 12 at 6 o'clock.
The Butler Bulldogs welcomed home as state champions for the first time in 59 years. Since Thursday's win over Union County, our community has been riding that high.
Families, friends, coaches, and of course the students themselves making their names known as GHSA Class AA champs. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Zaina Halliburton.
And I'm Will Rio. Today, Butler celebrations continued with a school-wide pep rally to show their Bulldogs' pride.
Your Audrey Dickerberg takes us there.
All throughout the season, these stands have been filled with fans and loved ones cheering on the Bulldogs and leading up to this moment, being able to cut down the net and say that they were the first team at Butler to win the state championship after 59 years. It's been decades in the making.
Been surreal. I kind of over the last few days since it happened.
The energy in the gym was high as students, staff, alumni, the coach, and his team were all taking in the moment.
There's no secret the difficulties we had, in this area, over the last, well, I'm saying 3 decades, at least since I've been born. But like I said, early in the state title game, just don't count us out, man. And I believe, what can be done in this community as a whole, not just on the basketball court.
While also remembering how he got there, growing up in Augusta, and even being a student at Butler himself.
I just hope that all of this celebration, pageantry, hoopla, I just hope it's a testament and it's evidence to our community of what we can accomplish together.
And his team says they couldn't have done it without him.
He's an excellent role model. He does everything right. He pushes us to all type of limits like crazy. So yeah, I really love him.
All leading up to a moment teams at Butler have been wanting to do for over 50 years. Winning the title and cutting the net.
The wear and tear that Knicks go throughout the season is kind of funny, man. It kind of mirrors my team. You know what I'm saying? Some good games, some bad games, some thumps, some bruises, some dirt.
Hoping this shows the community they can do anything.
Like I told them at our last huddle right there when I brought them close is, this won't be the greatest thing they accomplish. I love it. It's an amazing thing. We're going to spare no expense to celebrate them guys, but it won't be the best thing they ever accomplished in their life. And I just hope they take this journey as evidence of what they accomplished. If they're willing to put the work in, if they're willing to put good people around them, what they can do.
In Augusta, Audrey Dickerberg on your side.
A lot of emotion filled in that room. You can see it. We're joined now with Sports Director Alyssa Lyons. Alyssa, you were actually there when that win happened. What was that moment like?
I think it was an aha moment, knowing that it was an earned win. I mean, at the 7-minute mark, they came within 1, so they were wire leading this game, and then the other team came within 1, and they knew that their hopes and those title dreams could have been gone for them, and for them to rally back and pull out this win. You talk about earned wins. Even the game before that against Carver in the Final Four, they won in overtime. So this team earned it, they deserved it, and it was that aha moment of, we finally got the drought over with, and we've done something that has brought a lot of hope back to our community.
Yeah, they were a battle-tested team, but one thing that really stuck out to me with your coverage of this at the state championship and then with Audrey's story right here, you see the relationship between the coach and the players, the love that they have for each other. What was that like from your perspective, not only after the state title, but during the celebration as well?
Yeah, I think it was Marcus Scurry who told me before one of their practices before they went to the state title game is that they love to see Chaz Clark win. and that's all they wanted to do was give him that last win. And these are guys who have been with him since they were at JV, and even freshmen looking on to see how Chaz Clark was going to lead this varsity team. And to be able to do this together, I think, is the most meaningful aspect of this team. And to bring it back to Butler, as you can see, everybody was so excited.
And that's what sports is all about, that relationship between coach and player. It's a lot more than just a game. It's about growing the sport as well as teaching these young men how to be how to grow up, really, and how to learn those life lessons as well. But it's really cool to see Butler do that after 59 years to bring home that state title.
Congrats again to Butler, and like Coach said, don't count them out.
Never do. I mean, they are the guys to do it, and they're going to be around for a very long time. They have a bunch of sophomores and juniors coming back. Wamaine Bridges and DeCorey Fleming are going to be two guys to watch out for next year.
Great, and we'll look forward to that. Thank you for that, Alyssa. We'll switch gears to weather now as we take a live look outside over Beach Island. A gorgeous afternoon for us. A complete flip from what we saw yesterday. It was just rainy, cold. We didn't like it.
I know. What's with this roller coaster weather, Riley? I think we're just ready for some consistency.
And I think we're going to have a little bit more consistency over the next couple of afternoons. You can see how big the difference was today. A high temp of 75 degrees. Yesterday was 49. So, yeah, definitely a big switch. But we are going to keep our high temps most likely mid-upper 70s over the next 3 or 4 afternoons. So not really going to see a big cool down like we did see yesterday, thankfully. But we'll forecast.
Thanks, Riley. Pretty soon, Augusta hotels will be packed full of guests, but many hotels are set to raise their rates, leaving many who live in them unable to pay. In 2019, our I-Team exposed motel owners were kicking out long-term guests to make room for Golf Week visitors who could foot the bill.
All of that stopped in 2022 when laws changed, allowing guests to claim tenant rights after a certain amount of time. Under these tenant rights, hotels have to go through a lengthy formal eviction process, but a bill making its way through the Georgia State House could change how those evictions work.
Your Hallie Turner joins us live in the newsroom. And Hallie, you spoke to local law enforcement about what this could mean moving forward.
Yeah, well, with the way the code is written now, hotel owners tell me the eviction process can take months to get through, all while guests stay put rent-free. It's an issue hotel owners say they deal with year-round, and it hurts their wallet the most in the spring. But if the new bill passes, it wouldn't just speed the process up. It would change the game for everyone.
Gary and Henry doesn't just know the phase, pay up or get out.
It's like a hard punch in the gut.
She's lived it.
I was homeless and I couldn't afford a lot of things. I stayed in a motel because I had no other choice.
She says she had 2 choices when Golf Week came to town. Pay the increased hotel fee or move to the streets.
I've been there. My children and me have had to sit out in the park and sleep out in my car due to the fact that we had to uproot and leave so that people can come in for a week or 2.
With spring right around the corner, her fears of the past are resurfacing.
Oh, I said I wasn't going to cry. I just can't help but to think about what's going to happen to the individuals here in the motel.
Major Robbie Silas says the eviction process is the same year-round.
They know that if they can't pay, that they're going to get have to be removed from the properties.
If approved, House Bill 183 would allow deputies to remove non-paying guests after 5 days, making things easier on hotels and law enforcement.
It would speed it up real well for the Marshal Department. We have to protect our business owners and our citizens. We don't want anybody done wrong, over real properties or anything like that. And so we try to work with them.
And at the end of the day, Silas says the work doesn't stop after the eviction.
We'd love to help them. We don't mind giving them transportation to one of the shelters if they need to, reunite them with family. The sheriff's office has made it clear that we're here to help them.
Now, the bill made it back to the House again for a second reading. Even if it is to pass, it likely won't see changes until later in the year.
An important topic as we inch closer and closer to that Golf Week. Thanks again, Hallie, for staying on top of that.
Today, new mailboxes unveiled by Augusta's Homeless Task Force are a solution to a major problem. These mailboxes are for case managers to use for their clients who don't have a permanent address. They were officially unveiled today.
Well, if someone is in need of critical services and they need an address to get an ID card or to get a birth certificate or to get anything that will help them get to that next point in life, and they don't have an address, and they will, quite frankly, not get to that next step. This gives them an opportunity to fill a gap that hinders them from getting so many crucial services in this city. It may be housing, it may be healthcare, but now that gap can be filled.
It's a great thing, going to help a lot of people. The mailboxes are located in front of Gap Ministries on Green Street. If you're an agency or case manager who wants to take advantage of the mailboxes, we have information on our website on how you can get in touch. Today, the Boys and Girls Club of Greater Augusta receiving a great surprise. Comcast announced it's gifting the organization 75 free laptops and a $35,000 donation. This is part of the company's day of giving back in the wake of Hurricane Helene.
They actually gave us 75 laptops to give away. So yes, lots of kids received laptops today, and we'll receive them. So we're really excited about that. I know all the kids were excited. The parents were really excited. So yes, Comcast provided 75 laptops for our students today.
Certainly going to help a lot of kids, especially during the school year. Again, this announcement came as a total surprise to the Boys and Girls Club, and we're sure these laptops will be put to great use.
You can see all the smiles.
They're holding it up.
They love the laptops already.
Wow. Coming up, students from all the way at Virginia Tech came to our area to help clean debris from Hurricane Helene. But their reasons for coming here go deeper than just a helping hand. We've got that story and more next.
And we finally brought back sunshine today. Should stick around tomorrow, but rain chances slowly increasing as we head into the weekend. We'll have that full forecast next.
Time and temp, brought to you by your First Alert weather team. Introducing the First Alert Radar Network.
With up to 10 times the resolution of other local radars and technology that can pinpoint right down to your street.
First just got faster. Serious truck crash? You'll need...
Late into the weekend will be mainly damaging winds, but can rule out maybe an isolated tornado, so a threat we're going to be monitoring closely the next few days.
Thanks, Riley. It's been nearly 6 months since the CSRA was hit by Hurricane Helene, and nearly 18 years since Lakeside High School graduate Ryan Clark died in the Virginia Tech massacre. Certainly two hard times for our area.
And today, students from Virginia Tech came here to make a positive change and help clean up after Helene's damage. Your Emily Acton spoke to Ryan Clark's mom about what all of this means to her.
You bring him here for me. Truly, my family has come to town, and I love you guys so much. Can I just have a hug, please?
For a group of Virginia Tech students, this was no ordinary spring break.
Everyone can get back to the community without a doubt. It's free. Give your heart, give your talents. Everyone has one. So the Ryan Clark Scholarship embraces that.
This week, the group of volunteers met at a house still damaged from Hurricane Helene. Ryan's mother knows her son's legacy is living through them.
A piece of Ryan's spirit will be in this home. It's overwhelming, but at the same time, I'm so glad that the people that I know, the people that I call family, are able to help put this life back together.
For Griffin Hatcher, this is so much bigger than spring break away from home.
It struck deep when I heard that the Clarks were here and that we were gonna meet the family, and just the parallels between Ryan and his service and us and our service for this community mean a lot to me.
In Augusta, Emily Acton on your side.
There's also a 5K this weekend in Ryan's honor at Lakeside High School. You can find out more on our website, wrdw.com.
Coming up in sports, the Junior Invitational at Sage Valley is just under a week away. We'll tell you about the local competitor who received an invite to the premier event next.
First Alert Radar, powered by Jim Hudson Automotive Group.
What's for everyone?
Goodwill's getting ready to open up a brand new store in Thompson. It's already brought in job opportunities ahead of its grand opening next week. Goodwill is finding solutions in how they can expand their reach to give more people career opportunities. When you shop or donate at Goodwill, it's an investment back into the community. More than 86 cents of every dollar supports education opportunities and job training programs.
We do take the items and we sell them for a purpose, which is to reinvest in individuals in job and education programs so that they can upskill a career that they're in or find a new career path.
And you'll soon be able to support Goodwill's mission at their new store in Thompson, which has already provided more than 20 jobs for people in the area. Kenya Calhoun is the president of the Thompson-McDuffie County Chamber of Commerce. She says this building once served as a career center, which is something Goodwill is including inside their store.
Where we're trying to make sure, one, that we have a well-rounded community, that we're able to provide jobs for our local community and making sure that their opportunities are there. And so anytime there is something that happens, they say there's a shift in the community and some of those services go away, which has happened recently, to be able to bring that back to the community is a major plus.
Goodwill has been looking to expand into the Thompson area for years. The closest Goodwill store and career center is in Grovetown, which is why they say this move was needed.
We have a 35 county range in this region, and being able to just serve those individuals that maybe don't have the ability to be served so well because it's more far removed from the major metropolises of the area is a great thing, just knowing that, being able to help them.
Although the new Thompson store opens next week, they're already taking donations.
We rely on our community for those donations. They are the way we fund our mission. And next week is a National Clean Out Your Closet Week from March 16th to 22nd. We encourage everyone to get ahead of that spring cleaning and bring your donations to Goodwill, where we will put them to work helping people find jobs and careers and education.
I think we could all do a little bit of spring cleaning.
I think so
That's
too.
the first thing.
I love spring cleaning, and I just gave you a sneak peek inside that new Thompson Goodwill store. They were like setting up. The grand opening is actually next Wednesday, March 19th at 9:30 in the morning.
They look like they're already stocked full of clothes, which is always good. But yeah, my closet is overflowing right now, so maybe time to get out there and donate.
There you go. Donate all of your stuff. Clear out. Start the summer fresh, right? Okay, do that spring cleaning. If you're looking for job opportunities, they're also hosting a career fair at the Snelling Conference Center in Augusta. That's from 10 to 1 next Tuesday. Multiple employers are going to be there, so bring your resume. You can walk in. All of this information is on our website.
On Your Sideline, sponsored by Chandler Law Firm.
Anybody who's ever picked up a club knows this. When your game isn't playing the way you want it to, sometimes you need a little confidence booster, like an invitation to one of the most premier junior golf tournaments that just so happens to be 30 minutes from your house. Well, that's the case for Lakeside's Hamilton Coleman. The junior will be playing in Graniteville next week at the Sage Valley Junior Invitational. His name sits next to some of the best and most notable junior golfers in the country, like Miles Russell, Jackson Bird, Charlie Woods. Coleman knew it was a possibility to get an invitation when he won the junior players, and it came at a time when he needed it most.
I had a pretty rough summer, and I was starting to question if I would actually belong in those type of tournaments. And then I won there against, the top junior in the country, and that kind of helped me understand that I'm good enough to compete at this level.
We'll see him next week. While Charlie Woods is set to compete here in the CSRA, his dad Tiger won't be filling out his player card anytime soon. Woods announced he has undergone surgery to repair a ruptured Achilles tendon in his left leg. The 15-time major champion said he was practicing at home when he felt pain in his Achilles. While there isn't an exact timeline for when he'll be back, ruptured Achilles tendon recovery takes about 4 to 6 months. He last played a tour event in July at the Open and TGL back on March 4th.
All right, thanks for that, Alyssa. Take a look at our 3-degree guarantee brought to you by Tub Doctor. Our forecast, 75, actual high, 75, $50 heading towards Soar Academy. 70 forecast just after a short break.
Your safety comes first with the First Alert Radar Network. First just got faster.
At Ashley, we're celebrating 80 years of innovation, style, and value. Save up to $1,000 store-wide and up to 40% off hot buys. Plus, get 0% interest for up to 5 years with no minimum purchase. Only at Ashley's 80th anniversary sale. I'm Jordan Pierce with Lee at Ashley.
Huge news for one of Augusta's favorite fundraisers. Wrdw's official lineup for next month has been announced.
Brett Young and special guests Russell Dickerson, Channing Wilson, DJ Rock, and local favorites, the Mason Jars, will rock the stage April 8th at the Lady A Pavilion.
Funds from the concert go to the First Tee of Augusta. Tickets are on sale now. You can get them at rockfordw.com. Riley?
Always a great time out there, and hopefully the weather is good that weekend. We are looking at decent weather for the rest of this evening if you're heading out and heading in towards our Wednesday. Lots of sun sticks around tomorrow. High temps will be warmer tomorrow, most likely getting in the upper 70s. We'll keep our highs most likely low to mid 70s Thursday as a little bit more cloud cover does show up across the region. But remember, into the weekend, we have issued a first alert on Sunday. This is where the Storm Prediction Center has highlighted at least a 15% risk for strong, damaging straight-line winds, maybe even some isolated tornadoes. That does include us entirely here in the CSRA, stretching all the way from North Florida all the way into Virginia. So this is going to be a pretty widespread threat brought along by a cold front that is going to most likely produce a line of very strong thunderstorms. So keep it here for those updates the rest of the week. We got nice weather tomorrow, just a little bit more cloud cover as we close out Thursday, Friday, and then for the weekend, that first alert Sunday, but back to sunshine by early next week.
Okay. Thanks, Riley, for that. We're back live on 26 News at 7.
And for News 12 at 10 and 11.
11 o'clock. Thanks for watching.
Daddy, what is that?
Don't be scared, kiddo. It's just the sound of the house settling.
What is that?
Just the sound of the house settling.
Foundation damage to your home can be scary, but it doesn't have to be. Cracks in your walls, brick, and foundation don't frighten us. Ramjack is the nation's expert on engineered repairs, professional evaluations, and a lifetime transferable warranty. Rely on Ramjack and rest easy.
A brand new product developed for roof savers claims to be able to strengthen your roof shingles, adding up to 17 years to its lifespan. It's called Renew It 17 with Rock technology, and we put it to the test in a physics lab.
3, 2, 1.
Those little rocks you see flying are called granules. Over time, more of those disappear, and the weaker your shingle becomes.
So it gets more brittle. The granules, they don't adhere as much.
That's where Renew It 17 with Rock technology comes in. Check out the difference in these two roofs, both 14 years old.
Can you hear that difference?
Right.
Versus...
Dr. Robert Johnson, a physicist with a doctorate from Oxford, is using a test for shingles trusted by the Underwriters Laboratory.
That requires dropping a steel ball from a distance of 20 feet above our sample material.
And it has to pass that test 6 times.
When the ball impacts, it hits here. What we look for is on the backside, are there any tears?
Tears mean water can damage the wood underneath. It's completely dry. The testing even exceeded the developers' expectations. Unlike other companies that offer 5 to 15-year warranties with multiple treatments, Roof Savers offers a 17-year warranty with just 1 application and 1 treatment. For more information, call Roof Savers or visit myroofsavers.com.
When you want more than a floral arrangement, you want evergreen dreams.